God, let me switch over the screen, guys. How's it going? It's time. It's upon us. The final session of this fantastic game. I was doing some farming earlier for materials like bloodstone shards and stuff like that, and just to get a couple of items that I didn't pick up in previous sessions. As you can probably see now, I am sporting the Rakuyo in all of its dual sorting glory. Trick it up. Or trick it out, rather. This, tricking it up. Yeah, so getting the Rakuyo from those shark boys in the fishing hamlet was an absolute nightmare. And then I remembered I can straight up just use a shaman bone blade. And I'll take care of it. And I did. Yes, so final session. We're going to be taking on 4 bosses tonight. And then hit the credits. So we got Orphan of Cause up first. Then we got Murgo. Then my boy Gurman. And then Moon Presence. After we beat Murgo, we're going to chomp down on some umbilical cord. And that'll give us the ending that I want. It's the preferred ending for me, honestly. But without further ado, what up? I'm Jay the Antarian Sage, and welcome to my last stream for a little while. After this, I will be taking a brief hiatus, about maybe 2 months or so, give or take. And then we'll return sometime in August with some Psychonaut action. Very excited. So without further ado, I'm just gonna switch over so you guys can actually see the Rakuyo in all of its glory. So this is Lady Maria's weapon. My favorite part of the moveset of this is its second R1. So you get the swipe, and then you get a jab with the end of it. So it's super cool. And trick it up. And all clear. So there, I may have prepped a little bit for this Orphan of Cause fight. Yeah, I did that off camera because that'd be really irritating to do on camera. So yeah, I mean, all I did was after I think 3 or 4 attempts of running down there, I realized let me just use the Shaman Bone Blade and have them fight each other. And that's how I got the Rakuyo. Because every other thing that I read was like, oh, if you can use magic. I was like, yeah, but I'm not spec'd for that. You can use Simon's Bow Blade, which I got, by the way. That nifty ass weapon. I actually really like this weapon, but yeah, it disorients. Hold on, I think I have it here in my inventory. Yes, slash foes with it to make them lose their sense of direction. When a victim is cut by this blade, green spinal fluid temporarily numbs the senses, disturbing the target's gross motor skills. So they just kind of lose themselves, but they'll attack any enemy that's near them. It's weird. Yeah, give it a shot. It worked. I can vouch. There's also a video on YouTube that you can go and check out. That's how I did it. Let's see, so bolt defense, I'm not too worried about that, in all honesty. Upon my bit of preparation for this upcoming series of fights, I discovered that, yes, the Bone Ash set has good lightning resistance. The hat has by far the most, followed by the gloves. Henrik's set, his chest piece and his pants have the highest lightning resistance of anything else in the game. I've encountered. So this is why I look like a hodgepodge. What was I talking about? Yeah, Simon's Bowblade. Cool little curved sword. Standard kind of Dark Souls moveset here. But you trick that shit up, and that's some goodness right there. But I'm not spec'd to use this effectively. I didn't upgrade it at all. So we're gonna put the Rikuyo back on, because that's a thrusting weapon, and I've spec'd that with some gems to be pretty good. And believe it or not, the Rikuyo at its +8 is actually stronger than my Chikage at its +9. Physical damage anyway. I'm not talking blood damage, just physical damage raw. It's stronger. I also took my cannon off, because we're gonna try to do something interesting with the orphan fight. Take that off. We're gonna put some bolt paper on. Can I? Oh Christ! No, what did I do? Oh great. But hey, we're gonna do something cheeky first. I'm gonna go there. Then we're gonna go back to the dream to heal up. But I'm going to try my best to get some visceral attacks on the orphan with some well-timed gunshots. I intentionally went and farmed material to upgrade the Rikuyo, and if I had any extra I was going to upgrade the Evelyn, which is the gun that I've been using for this latter half of the game. I like the Evelyn, it's great, it's got good range, it does decent damage. But can I use... Awesome, I can use bolt paper with the Rikuyo as well. So without further ado, let's make our way over to this lighthouse hut. And let's go take on an orphan. Ceremonial boss rush. Peanut butter cup. So these are actually this Unreal peanut butter cup here. 100% vegan. Oh shit, Sleepy's lurk. I just saw that now. Alright. That's the only one that I've had today. In the last 2 days, actually. Alright. I don't think killing these guys yields you anything. Yeah, nope. Let's get it going, people. It's time. Cutscenes. Gross cutscenes. Can't believe this boss uses like a placenta as its weapon. Alright. Okay. It's go time. I just have to watch my distancing and just be careful. Ooh. Yeah. One thing I know for sure, I'm gonna stay clear of Cause's actual body. Oh! Oh! Caught me slipping. Wow, okay, I'm focusing too hard on trying to stagger. That's gonna get me killed. Ooh, okay. Hey. Hey. Death count. I think we also have 53 in the last session, so 54. Alright, we're gonna be racking up some deaths here. Because it's the orphan Abe, it's because we like death. Yeah, I think of these 4 bosses, hands down, the orphan's gonna be the toughest. I can just roll through them. Ha, that's funny. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I never knew that. Alright, we're not even gonna bother with those blood echoes. Well, there's been a lot of death happening. Ooh, okay. Back up. Damn. Very mobile, this one. Yeah, that's the one to watch out for. Big swing. Step it up. Get in there. Ah. Oof. Phase 2, alright. Now the real aggression happens. have to be very mindful of that shit. Yeah, okay. Oof. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh yeah, big bits for big death. Whew. We're gonna say F that to the vault paper. Good night, baby. Love you. Alright. Yeah, just whatever blood echoes I get just doesn't matter anymore. Ooh, okay, caught me. Whew. Okay. Jesus Christ. Jump the controllers, people. I just dropped the controller. Indeed, cause was a bit on the disgruntled side. Is it? Well, let's give that a shot. Also, I don't think I ever went down here. Real quick detour. Look at that. It's because it's flat, it's supposed to angle the beach. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Let's capitalize on that. Get this motherfucker in the water. Just want to pull you at the moment. Come on, let's do it. Like, the attack patterns are so quick. I know the orphan can be staggered. I've seen it. Maybe I'm not using the right gun. Okay. Like, the follow-ups are so intense, Magic Pixel, y'all. Oh, shut up. Maybe it's a different gun I'm supposed to use. And I could try to break out the repeating pistol. Evolution, Digivolving. Oh. That does fucking damage. Can't fucking see. There we go. Can't get greedy now. I'm fighting the urge really hard not to get greedy. Oh, that's a bad place to be. Back open. Out of vials, y'all. That's alright, causes out of life. Oh. Oh. Jesus. Shaking. Just feeling it all through here. Trembling. Oh, we gotta praise it. We gotta praise it. And we gotta make contact. Oh, yeah, for the stretch. Oh, that as well. Big hydrates, big hydrates. Hydrating twice. Oh, and we got the cause parasite. Which is that a weapon? It is. Requires me to have 20 arcane to even conceivably use it. Oh. Getting all this. Gotta praise it. Big praise. Go interact distinct lines. This is the orphan, the phantom orphan. Yeah, let's get no echoes back. Yeah. Alright, to the hunter's dream. Next is Murgo. Which admittedly is probably going to be the easiest one of these four. Let's prepare. Yeah, Murgo has by far one of my favorite designs of the bigger monsters. But yeah, it's a literal cakewalk once you know what you're up against. Let's put some clothes on. Old hunter's cap. We're gonna put on the beastly hide, and let's be fancy. That is funny. And the bloody trousers. So those are 50. Bloody trousers are what? 40? Yeah. Just keep the crow legs on. Yeah, looking good. To the nightmare. The middle loft. I think there's a boss fight in the Chalice Dungeons. It's either in the Chalice Dungeons or it was cut from the game entirely, where you had to fight 3 Murgos in one fight. And I think that was like a secret Chalice Dungeon, supposed to be a secret Chalice Dungeon boss. Yeah, just get the dogs out of the way. I'm still like trembling from the orphan fight. I still feel it like in my arms. How tense the last like 40 seconds of that fight were. Alright. Bring it, Murgo! Or rather the wet nurse, Murgo's the name of the baby that she's tending to. I also just love this arena. This arena is absolutely fucking rad. Let's do it! Coolest looking boss in the game. Coolest monster looking boss in the game. That's a good. I also really love Murgo's music. Murgo with the good hair. Yeah, this is me getting a little cocky, switching to their Kuya to play with my food a little bit. That shit. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention to health. Let me pay attention to health. I've been joined by a cat. Oh. I honestly can't remember if the sequence ends. If this is just the fight now. Oh, no, it ends. Haha. Crazy talk, activate. Love that spin. The spin is great. And good night, Murgo. Now, I remember this kind of weirding me out for how long it takes for the fight to actually end, because her bar is still there. I fully expected like a full like replenishment of the bar and a different phase to come up, and then you get the Nightmare Slain. See, the carriage I think gets destroyed in the fight. There's no other items here in the boss room at all now. Alright, back to the Hunter's Dream. Where I'm going to get to do the dance with the G-Man and Hey. Workshop on fire. Do a cheeky repair.
Good hunter, you have come.
I have.
Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Let me stand close.
I think we can get one level. put it in. Yeah, let's put it in Blood Tinge. For gun shenanigans on a future playthrough.
Farewell, good hunter.
Alright. One-third of the umbilical cord. Consumed. Another third of the umbilical cord. Consumed. And the third. We are now opened up to my preferred ending. Before we go get these last two, let's purchase some items from the Insight shop. Let's buy a chunk for future. And I think that's about all that I would want. Although, since I'm going to collect a whole bunch on the next playthrough anyway, let's pop it all. Use all of it. Smoke them if you got them. Let's buy them. Huh. I have not plus 10'd any weapons. Let's buy 4 of those, and let's go max out this saw cleaver. And what else should I plus 10? Should I plus 10 the Chicago, Whirligig? I'm feeling... the Whirligig. You know what? Let's actually put the Whirligig on. That on next playthrough, I can get 2 more blood rocks and plus 2, another 2, plus 10, another 2 weapons. It is time. Let's take the Bold Hunter's Mark. You know what? Before we do that, sorry to kind of dawdle here, but not really going to be using these things anymore, so might as well use them all. I'll collect more on New Game Plus. Which, to be fair, I've actually never tried a New Game Plus on with Bloodborne. That might be something I test out with my newfound beefiness. Is that enough to level? Yeah, never done it.
Go. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me.
Oh, really? That's cool. I did not know that. Yeah, 'cause I mean, I've sat and I've New Game Plus like to 10 with fucking Dark Souls, and still think it's easy, but yeah, never give this one a New Game Plus at all. Never gave that run a shot. G-Man. That I imagine, that I expect. I honestly cannot fathom fighting Cause in New Game Plus. Gotamites are like mini bosses. They all have. You have a +3 weapon only. Ooh.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream.
We are
and away
40 minutes in, and we are 2 bosses down. 2 to go.
Be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
I refuse. Those of you just tuning in now, hey, welcome, what's up? I am Jay the Antarian Sage, and we are wrapping up Bloodborne in this crazy, crazy ass boss rush.
Or the horrible dream.
If we still got a bit of time left, maybe I'll jump into actually no, this game takes you right into New Game Plus, right? After you clear the credits, I think it takes you right into New Game Plus. So there wouldn't really be a moment for me to run a chalice dungeon.
Comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
But tonight, Gurman
joins the hunt.
My boy Gurman! Let's do this. Hunter Dad, what up? Ooh. Trading with the best of them right here, guys. Damn, catch me with that gun. Oof. That's right, he's not gonna flinch now. Oh. Oh, I love that move. Okay, a gun just does not work on him in this phase. I'm gonna stop trying. In fact, I'll put the gun away. Umbilical cords, all 3 of them. Good night, Garmin. Rest. He rolls, he does the bleach flash step, he does all sorts of great things. Big fan of his movements. I've become too strong for you, Cthulhu. What up? Now the moon presence sees me as a threat. Justifiably so. However... Oh, yeah. I want this to be a fair enough matchup. So we're gonna bamf out. I also want to buy the Burial Blade. I just realized Gurman doesn't give you blood echoes. Holy shit. If I was smarter, I would have saved my money to buy that fucking Burial Blade. I really like the Burial Blade, it's a cool weapon. Scythe, short sword deal. Alright. Yeah, just wanted to check that, and we'll head right back in, and we're gonna get this motherfucker with the whirligig. Fucking the nine-tailed fox over here. Dylan, what up, brother? How you doing? Heal me. Thank you. Work the ass. Doing alright. The days are getting better. Some days are admittedly kind of rough. I felt better today than I have been feeling in the last couple weeks. Ooh, Magic Pixel. Fucked. Shredded. Yeah, so we did that boss rush in under an hour. I honestly didn't think I would get through them that fast. I knew I would get through Murgo quick. I didn't expect, what was it, three tries on Cause? I didn't expect 3 for that. I expected Gurman to get me at least once. And I expected Moon Presence to get me at least once. But hey. Credits. We hit the credits 50 minutes into the stream. Now the stream's not over. We're gonna roll into New Game Plus real quick and mess around with that. But in that ending, I became a slug baby. I have ascended. I will help mankind into their next stage of evolution, of understanding, of Satoru. I'm just gonna skip the credits, if that's alright with y'all. Yeah, we'll derp around New Game Plus for a little bit. We'll see if we can get the Cleric Beast. So we still got roughly an hour in this deal.
Signed and sealed.
Within this hour, if we can get the Cleric Beast, great. If I can swing Father Gascoigne
Don't you worry.
in New Game Plus as well,
Whatever
we might be tacking 2 more bosses onto this.
think it all
But Cleric Beast, I think I can get to. So yada yada yada. Got my whirly gig. Oh yeah, strong. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just roll. Can't open yet. You are now seeing a New Game Plus playthrough. Let's go. Let's get this. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Open up, let's roll. As I had been mentioning on my social media, this will be my last stream for roughly 2 months or so. Just need to take a break and to step back and, you know, get some stuff done. Psychonauts 2 comes out in August, and I'll be back then with a stream of Psychonauts 1 in lead up to Psychonauts 2. I'll probably do that in maybe 3 sit-downs. I have to figure out the timing in which I want to do it. Because I want to do it in maybe a 3 to 4 hour block a piece. And Psychonauts isn't a very, very long game, but I love it though. It's one of my favorites. Pop that shit, and let's go. Let's change some weapons out. Let's play with the Rakuyo a little bit. Let's trick up the Rakuyo and play with that a little bit. Just gonna fucking tear through these enemies. Rip and tear. Oh. It's like poetry. This weapon, it's so good. Although I will say, for big in here, because his startups are real fast, so yeah, y'all talk to me. How was your day? Your day's good? Enjoying the cool weather on this rainy day? At least here in the States. I'm not sure what your weather was like, Dylan. But it's been pretty gray. Which I'm alright with. I like overcast days. It was interesting. How so? If you care to elaborate. Point where I was in my room thinking it was like 10:11 p.m. Turns out it was 4:17. Whoa! Time is a construct. If you believed it was 10, it was 10. It's like fucking magic, this weapon. And get fucked. Yeah, so I guess for New Game Plus, I'm probably gonna focus mostly on Blood Tinge and Arcane. Just to see what that's all about. I would actually like to try out some of those magic items, like the Sage Wrist. Do I have all that shit with me? Yeah, the Executioner's Glove, the Augur of Abritus. Mostly this. I want to use the Old Hunter's Bone. I want to get good with that. Ooh. Where's the dog? Give me the dog. It's such a fancy moveset. Ow. I actually gotta go to Guitar Center tomorrow. Because I'm stupid for not realizing that one of my guitars is set up to take 11s and I put 10s on it, and now buzzing is happening all over the place. Because I'm not smart. Like 2 hours trying to fucking fix the problem. I must say, I've never really used the Rakuyo. But I do like it. It's a fun weapon. It's a good toy. Oh hey, look, I can call in Padre Gascoigne. Double L2. Oh yeah, it's magic, the double L2. Ooh. There's a torch, a heal. Molotovs, blood vials. It's great. Bad Poochie woof woof. Yeah, this is I'm gonna go into a crowd and just, you know, when it wants to work. Just spin to win and we're good. I've played all of them, and with the exception of Demon Souls. I haven't touched Demon Souls. I would love to play it. Out of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2 is probably my least favorite. For me, or just in general, I'd say, I actually honestly say Dark Souls 2 is probably the easiest. Yeah, in general, I'd say Dark Souls 2 is the easiest. For me, Dark Souls 1 is the easiest. Because I can literally just like glide through that game. It's like I can make such progression in a very, very, very short amount of time. I'd say DS3 is the hardest. And I'd only say DS3 is the hardest because of the Ring City. That's because I haven't successfully beaten the Ring City proper. I've had my hurdles with it, but I have not beaten Gale properly. Mind you, my first attempt of Ring City was when my character was like New Game Plus 7, so everything was nigh unbeatable. I couldn't even fathom fighting Midir. I know, it's interesting because to me, like, Gale is such a weird fight. Like, his movements are weird that I can never read it properly enough. But if I'm talking core game, just the, you know, with no DLC, I'd probably agree with you that Dark Souls 3 is up there with a fairly straightforward and easy kind of time getting through it.
Oh, what am here? Prepare your. There are no.
Yeah, just do it.
Still lingering about. What's wrong?
Halfway through, are you in Anne Orlando?
By a few beasts.
Is it the Archers?
No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Because that game actually has let's see, I put it down. That hallway. Which hallway? The hallway, Big Pig hallway after the bridge. Big Pig hallway after the bridge. Very early. Oh, in the Undead Burg. Really? There's let me give you a tip. So if you can run past, so when you enter that area, if you go off to the right, there's that staircase that leads up. You run, take out all the straggler dudes, get past kill the archers, and you pick up the item that's there. It's the alluring skull. If you can aim your camera at the fire beneath you, you can trick the boar into killing itself. Because that boar is fully armored and it's just a bad time to fight with a weapon. I typically run a pyromancer in DS1. Just because the pyromancer has the most versatility in regards to making a build. And pyromancy in Dark Souls 1 doesn't scale with anything. So it's basically free big damage. But yeah, give it a shot. Run through that hallway again. Run, grab that item, toss it into the fire, and watch that pig kill itself. It's a thing of beauty. The other thing you have to watch out for is at the top of that tower near that area is a Black Knight. And that Black Knight is tough. I will say I do find the Black Knights in DS3 way easier than the Black Knights in DS1. See, if you're running a knight build, I assume you're focusing on strength. Now, granted, there's until you get to the end of the game, the final zone, where there's Black Knights fucking all over the place and they're easy to kill. There's really only, I think, 4 in the game total, aside from the final zone. You got a dude with the sword and shield in the Undead Burg. You got the Great Sword one at the top of the tower. There's one, I think, in Darkroot Basin that has a halberd. And the Black Knight halberd is arguably one of the best weapons in Dark Souls 1 if you can make a build for it. I think it requires, like 32 strength or something, some crazy high stat for it. And the 4th one, I think, is in the catacombs at the bottom, and it's got a great axe. Now, all the weapons are super rare drops. If you manage to get any of them, let me know, because you are the luckiest motherfucker on the planet. I've played DS1 so many times. I've only ever gotten, I think, 1 weapon per playthrough. 1 to none. But they're really good. Like, in DS1, the Black Knight shield is the best shield in the game. I think if you're choosing to run a dex build, you should look out for that Great Scythe. That is a stellar weapon. Or just run the Uchikatana. It'll carry you so far. I'm not saying change your build. Since you're doing a knight build, are you prioritizing strength? And you said you're at the start still, right? You're early on. I will only do about strength builds. Okay, I typically, again, I run a pyromancer typically. But that pyromancer ends up evolving into like a dex build. So it's like I'll pick Pyromancer because Pyromancer kind of starts at level 1, I think, or super low. The Twin Stone Dragons. I don't know where to go. So you beat the gargoyles. You rang the bell. After you ring the bell, you go down. You go down into Blighttown. And Blighttown sucks. Blighttown, I remember back in the day, like for a lot of new players. Oh no, the ghost area is much later. That's much later. There is an item that you can buy called Transient Curse that allows you to hit ghosts, but you won't come across it until way later. I'm gonna run through there because I can't hit ghosts. Yeah, it's yeah, the item Transient Curse allows you to hit ghosts, and there are cursed weapons that allow you to hit ghosts fine. The Blighttown, then just to, I would even say try working on that pyro build now, because your strength's probably pretty good for starting, and I imagine your poise is also pretty good for starting. So I would just say kind of hard pivot into Dex. There is a merchant in the Undead Burg who, if you kill him, drops the Uchikatana. I should totally restart. Actually, at this point, it might be better to restart, and just run Pyromancer straight. I've always had the most fun in that game playing a Pyromancer. Again, mostly for the reason that Pyromancy doesn't scale with anything. It doesn't require any like stats requirements at all. It's just damage. It's free damage. And even if you're out of like your Pyromancy spell, with the Pyromancy Flame equipped, I think if you hit one of the triggers, you do a simple like finger snap, and that's also an attack that costs nothing. Yeah, I can give you a whole like spreadsheet on like a whole guide on builds in Dark Souls 1. Again, this is before FromSoft actually thought about that shit. So like in Dark Souls 1, Pyromancy was crazy broken. Crazy broken. And it still is. If you know how to finagle it. It's like there's tons of really great like Pyromancy spells. Fireball is real, you know, it's your primary. It's very simple, it's very effective. There's Fire Orb. It's great Fire Orb, there's great Chaos Fire Orb. Dude, I just want to have fun, to be honest. I've been loving Dex builds on my Bloodborne playthrough, so I'm wanting to do that Dex build on DS1. Yeah. Focusing on a Dex build. Start with either Pyromancer or the Wanderer. The scimitar's okay as a dex weapon to start with. If you can find a falchion pretty early, then that's awesome. But like, you can, like, I would advise just shotgunning it to the merchant, buying the stuff that, you know, you kind of need from him, and then just marking him and taking the Uchigatana, which I think requires 16 dex to use competently. Because the Uchigatana is it's a great weapon that'll carry you through a good chunk of Dark Souls 1. It's got good reach. It's got I think your heavy attack is a stab. It's great. And when you hit Anne Orlando, I advise, yeah, that guy. You kill him, he drops the samurai sword. And when you get to Anne Orlando, I would highly advise farming the Silver Knights to get the Silver Knight lance spear, Silver Knight spear, because that has a hidden effect of miracle damage, which is great against demon enemies, which you will encounter. I liked him at first too, and then someone told me that if I kill him I get a samurai sword. So I was like, well, you know what, I don't like him that much, if I'm being honest. Yeah, but there's a couple of other like tricks to it as well. When you hit that, what the fuck is that over there? Oh, it's a lamp. When you hit the Undead Parish, you need to seek out an NPC by the name of Lautrec. Once you find him, kill Lautrec, because he will disable your ability to level up later on at Firelink. So kill him, and kill him fast, and kill him hard. I will punch it into the chat in just a second. Because he will fuck your game up for a good while if you let him live. And homeboy's name is Lautrec. Yeah, kill him. He drops a ring called the Ring of Favor and Protection, which is a fantastic ring. It's great. When you get it, do not equip it, because if you unequip it, the ring breaks, and you can only get it once per playthrough. Yeah, Xavier, you and I will talk about this, because there's notes and tricks I can give you. DS3, in all honesty, DS3 is like they took Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, and that's what DS3 is. Because, like, I mean, you've played Dark Souls 3, you've played a little bit of Dark Souls 1, you've played Bloodborne. Dark Souls 1 is so slow combat-wise. Bloodborne is by far the fastest game like this, and Dark Souls 3 is that middle point. It's right in the middle, where it's quick, but it's not too quick. You still get to think and plan your strikes. It's like a dance. The Rakio, it's so good. It's such a good time. Really? I'll have to maybe watch some video footage on that. Because if that's the case, I will boot up fucking Dark Souls 3 and give that boss fight another shot, given that now that I've fought in Cause twice and won both times. I think I actually just straight up skipped Cleric Beast. Don't worry, we'll go back and we'll eviscerate Cleric Beast. Shield motherfucker survived. You can't have that. Yeah, it's like Dark Souls 1, like it came out in 2009, but in my opinion it's still like I love Bloodborne, I love Dark Souls 3, but Dark Souls 1 is so like special. To causing Gale, have the delayed attack, jumping around, throwing red stuff, that damage, crazy combos. Interesting, okay. I'm gonna have to study this a little more. But yeah, like the Dark Souls 3 is Dark Souls 1 is such a very, very special game. Again, Demon Souls was the first one. But I think with the unique flavor of the world that Dark Souls is, really makes it shine a little more than the ones that followed. Find them the best. Dodge for their attacks is rolling into them instead of rolling back or to the side. Yeah, I've always been an advocate for roll into the attack. Let's see, so hour and a half in, New Game Plus, Gascoigne, Game Suggestion Box. Oh, what is this? Oh, I don't think I can do that. I'm not that good.
Beasts all over the shop.
Let's just fight, let's do it. Also, I just realized how many fucking blood echoes I have on me. So hey, let's not die here. What's that smell?
That smell. The sweet blood.
It's blood.
Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Berserker Barrage. Oh, bye, Padre. Alright, that's Gascoigne. The Redux. I mean, I think I almost kind of did it. I actually don't know if I can refund you points. Come back here and fight me. Yeah, they do have just a little bit more health than I would like them to have. I am just coated in blood. Big spin. Oh. I'm not causing Lawrence right now, but I'm not feeling it. I'd say take a break from it. If you're not feeling it, don't force it. Take that break, jump into DS1. So had it actually not been for me playing Bloodborne, when I went back Dark Souls 1, my actual like shield parrying was fucking on point. Because my brain processed things quicker, so I was able to see the animation of the monster attacking. So it's like, hey, fuck you. Visceral. Come on, Cleric Beast. Oh, I'm... No, bad location. And good night, Cleric Beast. I could only parry in Bloodborne, never in any of the Dark Souls. Like it was comically bad in Dark Souls games. Yeah, there's a definite rhythm to it. It's a rhythm I never understood until Bloodborne. I was like, oh, it all makes sense. Light bulb. We are just like cruising through this zone. I'll be damned if these wolves get me. Fucking die. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think playing Bloodborne once and going back to older Dark Souls games makes them easier. Or actually, it makes it easier or can make it more difficult because you get the taste of this like Bloodborne speed. Then you go back to something that's significantly slower, like Dark Souls 1. And it's just like this is taking a while. Alright, so let's head back to... Head on over to Erden Chapel. And I think that's where I will wrap. Because we've got a lot of blood echoes. We're dumping it all into magic. Although, I am curious to see with my current level of insight if, I'll call it, I'm able to see the amygdalas. I think it's still 40, but let's check that out. So, when I first started streaming this, I'd mentioned that there weren't that many chests in the game. And then as soon as I said that, I was, in every session that followed, made a fool of by how many chests I was encountering per session. Burns Chapel. The Cathedral Ward. Let's level, let's repair. All that shit. First, let's buy that goddamn burial blade. I can use all of it. I'm doing the thing. What up, Nage? I heard you was in Miami. Abandoned doll. Let's take the hunter's axe. Let's take the pistol.
Aha! Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. You're sure. Just go out and, you know.
Yeah, Gurman, you weird bastard. Repair. Big repairs. Fortify. The blade. Set up. Yeah. +8 the burial blade. That fast. Go play with my new toy. Just abandoned doll. Oh yeah, big swings. Big swings, combo attacks, roll, uppercut, lunge, Y. Okay, back, forward. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we might make this the New Game Plus weapon. What's that moveset like? Bam. 3. Cool, cool. Take a 3 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Very nice. It's a cool thing. Alright, so how do I actually activate the doll? Let's go out to come back. Gotta get up to get down. Gotta get up to get down. Back my toes. There she goes.
Hello, good hand.
What's up?
Honorable, and you will twin. Very well. Let me stand.
Let's dump it all in magic.
Farewell, good hunter. May
Oh, it keeps my chalice dungeons open. Nice. I never knew that, actually. Do we got anything else of note? Germans. Shit. I gotta buy that hat at least. Gotta look spiffy. Where's G-Man's at? Yeah, nope. Yeah. Yeah. I do like my stats on it. Eh. My old hunter's cat better. I will be purchasing German's clothes. But yeah. That was a Dark Soul, not Dark Souls, that was a Bloodborne, folks. We took on the big 4 bosses in under an hour. In under an hour. Took out Cause, Murgo's Wet Nurse, German, and the Moon Presence. Beat the game, started New Game Plus, and we beat 2 more bosses. Beat Cleric Beast and Gascoigne. So that was actually 6 bosses, a 6 boss run that we did. Yeah, no, this game is awesome. If you have it, play it. If you need help with it, let me know. I love this game very much. I love the Soul series, it's great. But anywho, really appreciate you guys coming out, tuning in, hanging with me. Like I said, I'll be going on a hiatus for maybe a couple months while I, sort some life stuff out. I'll be back in August, late August, with a short run of a game. I'm playing Psychonauts 1, in preparation for Psychonauts 2, which comes out August 25th. So I'll probably sit down for three or four sessions, depending, maybe 3 to 4 hours apiece, to run through that. I'm not going to 100% it, because I 100% it every other time that I play it, but I just want to get through the game, show it, explain why I love it, and just be psyched for the sequel. So yeah, I'll be going away for a little bit. Jen will still be streaming on Saturdays. She'll be keeping the channel alive until then. And her streams will be on every Saturday at 9:30, unless specified otherwise. But yeah, I love you guys. It means a lot to me that you guys come out and show support and listen to me ramble for the 2+ hours. I do. I will miss all of you as well. Same time though, you all got my number. I also have all your numbers. So yeah, so this will be a short goodbye for the time being, while I sort out some live stuff. In the meantime, like, if anyone else starts streaming, I'll be tuning in, watching you guys. I know I will definitely be tuning in to a lot more streams. My friend Dylan, who popped into the chat briefly, I'll be tuning into his streams more often. Every lovely individual over at the Shiv Nation will be hearing from me in their chat over the course of this break. Even one Immensia might see me in his chat whenever he goes live. I think gotta hit notifications on him particularly. But yeah, it's been great. This has been Bloodborne. I've been in the Antarian Sage. You guys have been killer. So yeah, take care. Have a good night. Say bye, Grandman. And I'll see y'all when I see ya. Sage out. Have a good night. Follow me on all the shit, and follow and tell your friends to subscribe. All that good stuff. Alright, bye bye. Diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly.